Okay. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, yeah, that works. Groovy.
You got it.
Okay, so let me check something real quick. Yeah, it's working. Okay. Anyway, sorry about the wait. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I'm still kind of worn out from yesterday, because holy shit, yesterday was awful. Underslept by like several hours. Felt exhausted. I still feel exhausted. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, so up next is the Toad King. And let me be perfectly clear here. The Toad King sucks. He is the most unfun fight in the game. Because he gives his little buddies, the bound fats, or whatever they're called. Hedgehog pies, rather. He gives them a new script. They get a new attack when they're in the presence of their king, where they bounce on you over and over again, non-stop. And there's nothing you can do. They literally lock your ass in place if they hit you once. And then you die. This is something the hedgehog pies only do when they're in the presence of the king.
That way I can cover your back. Feeling chilly?
Calling ice.
Sorry, but I gotta, and we're safe.
Anyway. Yeah, I don't like the Toad King. I really don't. He's like my least favorite fight in the game.
Okay then. Don't catch a cold.
Chill.
We'll make it quick. Glad that's over.
But we're gonna do all the side quests that we can, including this one. So I don't even remember what he's immune to. Ah.
Don't you mean we've got this? Cut! I'll put down ice.
Calling ice.
Gotta go for it now.
Let's go.
Well, I'm running real low on MP. Huh.
Leave this to me.
I don't think so. Feeling chilly?
Please.
Sorry, but I gotta. This one's for you!
Okay, here's a really cool thing. Aerith has the most powerful attack in the game, called Ray of Judgment. This thing hits really hard.
I got your number.
And we're safe.
She literally just shoots a fucking laser out of her staff. It's awesome. And this is why we all love Aerith. She's the best. Oh, okay, hold on. Before I even get into this, I need to check enemy intel, because I just know I'm going to mess this up. Like, I messed it up every time I fought him, because I'm just that bad at this fight. Let me see if we can find it. It should be in the special enemies. So these are like quest-specific enemies. The Hedgehog Pie King. Okay, what do we got for stats? Oh. Okay. Yeah, he's an ugly sucker. And yes, he's literally wearing a crown. I have not scanned this thing. Okay. Okay, I guess I'm going in blind. Great. Groovy even. But basically what you need to do is you need to focus on the king. Don't bother with his buddies, because they're like invincible. They're part of his attacks, basically. Think of them like extensions where they're just doing the attacking, and he puts a huge barrier on them and everything, so don't bother with the ads, just focus on the king. That's what I remember doing, and let's see if I'm right, because it's been a while since I've done this.
Now that's just mean. Bundle up. What?
Bundle up.
Yeah, he's gonna take forever.
Feeling chilly?
Calling ice.
Don't catch a cold.
Bundle up. Come on.
Get him!
See ya.
That wasn't so bad.
Oh, thank goodness. That's the Toad King taken care of. It's like my easiest run of him. Thank goodness. Okay, who am I talking to here?
Did you defeat the Toad King?
Yep. Kicked his butt real good.
Awesome! I knew you could do it! Now we don't have to worry about the king and his smelly friends. Thank you so much!
Something I really want to do is after I'm done with this chapter, I want to switch to Dragon's Dogma for a bit and play that, because I really have the urge to play that game again.
I've prepared a special assignment for everyone. One that I expect you to finish today. Understood?
Yes!
Let's be rude first, and then we'll work on the rest.
I appreciate you getting rid of the Toad King, by the way.
Wow, Miss Folia, you must know all their secrets.
Oh, if only. Easier said than done. They're always on the move, looking for new adventures, chasing new dreams. All while trying to make the lives of everyone around them just a little bit better. I try to make sure they don't stumble and fall. And when they finally do, I help them back up.
Sounds exhausting.
Sometimes it is. But I want the children to know that until they can stand on their own 2 feet, that I'm here to support them, care for them, love them. That even if we're not actually related, we're still a family. A real family, in all the ways that matter. If I can do that for them, then, well, then maybe I'm making this world a better place.
I know you are.
My predecessor taught me everything I know. I just took up his torch and ran with it, I guess. Not that I'm anything close to what he was. Biggs is one of a kind. Oh no! I've completely lost track of time!
Do you have somewhere you need to be?
More like a dream I need to fulfill. Thank you again for your help.
I wonder what kind of dream she's chasing tonight.
No idea.
Thanks again for saving our hideout from the king. In return, I let everyone know you guys can join the game as special guests. If you want to know more, then come to the hideout.
Ah, yes, the box busting minigame. It's honestly kind of satisfying to play. Speaking of box busting, I need to find some boxes for MP, because I'm out. Like, Aerith has got 56, no, yeah, 56 MP, so I need to break some boxes and get some MP back. Because I need a lot of MP for the Rude fight. Rude is definitely not going to be fun to fight.
Any mercs around? Shinra weapons are on the rampage. 5 of them, like floating eyeballs. I saw them wander off into the scrap, but if they come back into town, it'd be a disaster. We need someone who's willing and able to fight.
I'll handle it.
You will? Oh man, you're the best! I could hear them shouting intruder detected or some other nonsense when they floated off. Be careful, they look dangerous.
You know, this does bring up the question of, like, how do those machines work if they're displaced? And I guess they just assume that everything is their territory and intruder detected, you know? They just go crazy and attack everything that moves. Okay, I still need Aerith's magic, but I definitely need to swap out synergy materia, so... Let's see... There we are. No, wait. MP absorb, MP absorb. Because see, the thing is, MP absorb is supposed to be like a really, it's supposed to mitigate the amount of MP you spend. You know? So if I cast, like, Ice... If I cast Blizzard for 4, it'll sometimes give me back 1, depending on the amount of damage I've done. So, like, 1,000 damage would be, like, 1 MP back. 2,000 would be closer to 2 MP back. It's not a replacement for MP use. It's just a cost reduction, basically. Anyway, I better swap out really quick. There we go. Because I want to use magic a lot, but I don't want to, like, blow everyone's MP either, because there's still a boss fight that requires magic up ahead. There's several of them, in fact. This will be a recurring thing throughout the game. No, but the enemies the dude's referring to have like a weird gimmick where they swap shields out. And you have to use magic on them to make their shields sort of go the right way. Or, I don't really know. But yeah, there they are. Right up there. So we just need to find our way up there. Open the gate. I like how you can just head straight there, or you can go the wrong way and they'll like have the little guy show up to show you where it's at. They knew what they were doing when they made this. They put like small shit like that in there specifically to guide you, which is cool.
Let's go.
Okay. So weaknesses. They are resistant to physical attacks until pelted with magic. Okay. Yeah, that's resistant, alright.
Storm's coming.
Feeling silly?
Roar!
I'll put down ice. Get him!
Here we go. Floppy.
That's it!
How? Calling wind.
There we go.
Nothing to it.
Those guys are a bit of a pain to deal with. Yeah, I'm just blowing through MP like crazy. I need to keep it to tier 1 spells. Because that's the thing with these long drawn-out chapters, you won't really keep MP going if you do all the side quests. But at the same time, like, you can, you just have to...
I'll protect you.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself, you know.
Just have to figure out how.
Very nice.
Buckle up!
Let's finish this. Steady.
Stop it!
Bundle up.
Nice.
Okay. And I believe there should be some down here.
They were doing some construction,
Right.
but quit halfway. Man, Anna, come on.
There we go, some MP recovery.
Storm's coming.
Feeling silly? Get him!
Don't overdo it. Let's do this. Anytime now.
Gotta go for it now. Stay back.
Storm's coming.
Go on! Feeling chilly?
I won't give up.
Go on!
All good.
Just go away! And catch! This one's for you! What do you think of this trick? Don't catch a cold! Get him!
There we go. Yeah, those aren't fun to fight, but like I think I kind of get what they're doing with that now. Like, so they have like a hard barrier mode, which is anti-physical. Then they just have a shell mode, which is anti-magic, but they're also resistant to physical.
I heard you got them all, right? Robots from the reactor getting lost in the slums. Must be because of the explosion up top, huh? They must have thought they were protecting the reactor and figured I was trespassing on their turf or something.
Maybe.
Almost feel sorry for getting all lost and confused like that. Oh, what am I saying? Man or machine? Shinra bitches get what they deserve.
Now hold on.
Anyway, I think it's safe to say our work here is finished. If you're ever in the market for a merc again, remember, you can count on Cloud.
Sure. And sorry about putting this on you all of a sudden. I'm really glad you were willing to help out, though. Thanks again. Actually, while you're here, I've got another favor to ask. There's this old guy who hangs out in front of the weapons shop. I think he might need your help. Would you mind talking to him?
Okay, here we go.
It feels good to help people out, doesn't it?
Eh,
You having fun yet?
heaps.
Then you can't be afraid to show it more. Don't forget, it's all about service and salesmanship.
I'll leave that to you.
All right, but don't think you can rely on me forever, mister.
Wasn't planning to.
That's good. 'Cause I command a very good salary.
Okay, fully healed.
Oh, I know you. You must be that mercenary. I have a problem. It's the anniversary of my wife's death, and I wanted to visit her grave. But I can't because some creatures have turned the graveyard into their nest. Could you do me a favor and go there in my stead? She shouldn't be alone today.
It'll cost you.
That's fine, that's fine. The graveyard's right by the head of the river. But I heard they put a new gate in recently to replace the old broken one. Now that those creatures have moved in, I'm sure it's locked up tight.
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy? I think we did.
Yep. That became important.
I'd love to say something, but I don't work here. Talk to that guy. He does.
Hoping it will include a declaration of war.
Oh boy, okay, so the graveyard fight isn't particularly hard. You just fight a bunch of souped up mantises, and they got the same weaknesses that any of them would.
There's also a chance of rain in some areas.
I wonder if I'd get in trouble if I went on my own. Just got in a big old ship in a
Gonna try to be a bit more conservative with MP, and that's why I switched to Cloud, because, you know, Cloud's got a balanced moveset for right now. He's the red mage, so I can just switch to physical when I need to. Cast magic to, like, open them up, stuff like that. I feel like I need to sneeze.
This place keeps getting used to.
Also, something else I'd like to point out: in the PS5 version, they finally fixed the textures for all this clutter and junk. Now we have high definition clutter and junk. Look at that! Isn't that gorgeous? It's the most beautiful junk I've ever seen. So rich, so detailed, handcrafted garbage. This is what we wanted, right? Right? Shit. That was one of the complaints back then, and it was a valid complaint, because, like, we don't want garbage that just looks like flat texture. But at the same time, think about how ridiculous it is that that's the state of our graphics now, where we're like, man, I wish this junk looked better. Yeah, them rusty cans look great now. I don't know why I find that funny, I just do. Oh man. Okay, so these are the mantises. They're a bit of a pain in the ass, but basically, we just had to beat their ass. Simple, right?
Focus.
Or is it?
Go on!
Okay, Aerith, Arcane Ward.
Let's get serious.
Blizzard!
These are hurt. Feeling chilly? Get him!
Calling
Go
ice.
away! I'll put down ice.
Uh-oh. I goofed.
Bundle up.
Bundle up.
You're done.
Stay back. Go on.
I'm waiting.
Get him. Don't let him stop us.
Shit. Shatter.
Bundle up. I'll put down ice. Get him.
Oh shit!
it!
Bring it. Let's finish this.
Don't catch a cold! Go on!
Enough.
There we go.
This must be it. Hey, you want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you got it covered.
Arcane Ward's pretty good because it's basically like free magic, you know?
I'm really grateful for what you did. Here's your reward. I owe him a lot. Maybe more than I can ever repay. I know it's not much, but I hope it makes up for it a little bit.
We paid our respects to your wife, and we took care of those creatures.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I can't tell you how much it was weighing on my mind. I was beginning to think I might never be able to visit her grave again. With my bad back and my legs, my whole body's a mess, frankly. But I was prepared to die trying. And then you two came along. Still, I've got to face facts. Creatures or no, I can't keep making these trips.
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard key. Run it back to Moggy.
But I just told you about my legs.
Why don't you just give it back?
Okay. It'll cost you 5,000 gil, though.
5,000?
It's always money with you people. Fine. I won't ask you for anything else. I'll take your damned key and give it to the boy. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to these days?
I don't get why he's complaining so much. He just needs to take a key to the kid. Okay.
That's what's called easy money.
Hi there, cute little doggy. Come on!
Okay, wait, hold on. I think there's another side quest I need to do. Not sure if I do the Angel of the Slum ones here or later. I feel like it's here, though, but I could be wrong. Oh, it'd have to be, right? Anyway, we're gonna do the box minigame. It's not particularly hard or anything. It's just a bit of a... It's a bit of a diversion, is all.
Things are starting to settle down a bit. We can finally play Whack-A-Box again. It's all thanks to you. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's this tired-looking guy out by the community center, and I heard he was looking for some help.
Okay, so first we go to Whack-A-Box. We whack some boxes.
Oh, hey, Cloud. You're just in time for our favorite game, Whack-A-Box. You want in? It's super fun. The rules are easy. The person who whacks the most boxes is crowned champion of the hideout. We usually don't let adults play, but since you're cool, we're gonna make a special exception just for you.
Okay, so I've already gotten all these prizes. I don't really need to do this, but it's Whack-A-Box.
So long.
I don't know why I only have 3 abilities. That's weird.
Here we go. All right. Get ready. Here we go. No holding back. So long.
There we go. Didn't beat my highest score, but it's okay.
Wow, Cloud! I've never seen anyone do that before! See? Pretty fun, right? Play with us again, Kay?
Now the funny thing about this is actually a minigame in the Yuffie DLC, except it's extremely hard to get the highest score, because they expect you to know Yuffie's moveset inside and out. But I managed to get that, but it took me forever. Holy shit, did it take me forever. Have to like, because apparently Yuffie's abilities change up whenever she throws her shuriken, so like, Windstorm becomes an explosion that's ranged based on where the shuriken's at. And it becomes more effective at breaking boxes. I didn't know that when I played that. So I just went through it and thought, yeah, okay, this sucks actually. And I kept doing it, and finally I figured out what to do, but it was like, it took forever.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain merc that's become the talk of the town?
Yep.
I'm Damon. Little more than a humble reporter with the Daily Buzz.
That rag? The one that's always printing awful rumors about the slums?
On the contrary, my dear. We strive to raise awareness of the plight of our undercity brethren. We seek a better future for everyone, rich and poor. Now then, my friends, I find myself in need of your exceptional services for a trifling matter. Are you familiar with the mysterious and notorious bandit known as the Angel of the Slums? She delivers written declarations to her victims, usually Shinra associates, before divesting them of their valuables.
Everyone knows her. Everything she steals, she gives to the poor and needy.
Yes, she's got a knack for public relations. Very popular down here as a result. Nevertheless, she is a criminal and a threat to the public order. I've made it my mission to unmask the villain, but the locals have been uncooperative and uncommunicative, to put it mildly. And now that my identity as a reporter has been exposed, my sources have all deserted me. Which brings me to you, the merc of the hour, and the man who will serve up my scoop.
Okay. Okay, so this is the Angel of the Slums, the unassuming old lady who looks like she's traveled halfway across the planet.
Good to see you again, Mireille.
Good to see you too, Aerith. I'd heard you found yourself a funny new friend.
Cloud, meet Mireille. She knows everything there is to know about the slums. Mireille, meet Cloud. He's a former soldier and super strong.
He looks useful enough. The kids have been talking about you. The defender of the secret hideout. And now the hero of the Leaf House is helping the Daily Buzz look for the Angel of the Slums.
I am?
I'm a lover of the whispered word. Not that it's any real secret, considering how chatty that Shinra mutt's been.
Not looking into it for the reporting. I'm doing it for myself. Call it curiosity or whatever.
Or could it be you've fallen under the Angel's spell like so many others? Anyway, it so happens that I have some information for you. but I'll need a moment before I can give it to you. Why don't you wait with that reporter of yours?
I just saw something on Twitter. A guy's saying, why would you think torture would work? Have you ever been in pain before? Me, in extreme pain. I have a great grip on facts and reality and am committed to telling the truth. He has a point, it's just really funny. Yeah, that's why torture doesn't work. Torture is never a good thing. Because then a person will just tell whatever he thinks will get the torture to stop. Which usually is whatever he thinks the guy wants to hear, not the actual truth.
The Mireille? The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap. So how'd you get the old bird to talk?
This old bird had a change of heart, that's all.
Then quickly, before you have another, tell us. What do you know about the notorious angel of the slums? Has she struck again? Is that it?
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where her hideout is.
Her base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap, at Lookout Point. Hardly anyone goes out there these days. It's the perfect place for a criminal to hole up.
Lookout Point. Got it! I'll check it out right now.
But before you go, I should warn you about this rumor I heard. About a terrible fiend that's claimed the Angel's hideout as its lair. Oh, quite large. Lots of teeth. Always hungry. I don't know about you, but I'd not go anywhere near that thing.
So based on the description, I was expecting anything but a giant wrecking robot.
Well, a good reporter knows never to take foolish risks. And plan first, then act. That's every respectable journalist motto.
So I need to swap out some material real quick.
I'd say you have one right here. Wouldn't you?
So, my good mercenary, if I might impose upon you again, it would be lovely if you investigated Lookout Point for me.
No ambiguity this one, he just got straight to the point. Do my job for me, please. Pretty please. Oh man. Okay, first I gotta get through the mobs of enemies. And afterwards, I'll switch out the material just before the fight. Because I want to be as efficient as I can here, and... oh. We'll see. I still need to have enough MP to cast arrow repeatedly. So, we'll see where it goes. Fortunately, Synergy cast spells don't cost anything, so I can put that on Aerith to sort of rebuild her MP for a bit. Or, you know, while I look for boxes to refill her MP with, because that's how that works. Okay. Should go this way. Probably gonna find some enemies over here. If I'm unlucky. And if not, well, not. Now, funny thing about this is you access this area way later, after Don Corneo's mansion. Basically, there's a key you can get for a side quest chain, which allows you to open these, and there's a lot of treasure in there, you know? It's a nice little diversion. We'll be doing that in Chapter 14. Not now, though. But, like, if you ever wonder, like, what's up with those gates? That's a Chapter 14 thing specifically. So, don't worry about it for right now. MP? No MP. Okay, so like I was saying, the earlier chapters, MP boxes, you know, they're kind of generous with them, right? But, here... in these other chapters, not so much, because the further you go... Wait, what am I doing? I guess I'm going over here. The further you go, like, the more these open chapters just completely lack anything to use. Because they want you to, like... by design, they want you to conserve your MP as much as you can for the boss fights. If you don't, then you're gonna have a harder time with the fights.
You're dead.
Try using it.
Bundle up.
Don't catch a cold. Yeah. Go on. Here it comes.
Okay, I'm immune to fire right now. Yeah, I'm immune to fire. Let me see how much this does.
You're mine.
Yeah, it's 2 MP back, so this basically makes all my casts cost about 2 MP, give or take. Like, it depends on how much damage I do, but like doing 2k, it's like, that's a decent amount. Actually, now that I think on it, for this, I want to really swap out Twin Stinger, because this is not a physical fight. This is not a good fight for just using. This is a very all machines resist physical. You know, they that's something I didn't account for when I was using self-destruct on Airbuster. Is like all physical damage, for whatever reason, machines have that. Half that, rather. So we're going to reduce our complete physical output, and I'm going to switch out materia really quick. With some maxed out lightning materia, if I can. And Aerith needs to be equipped with something that'll, first, I need to... Okay, hold on, let me see here. Headband. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's something that makes her immune to silence, though, because this fight's kind of a... Man, I bought a lot of those. Holy shit. Okay, I don't need that. Don't need that. That's useful. Okay, where the hell did I put the white cape? Scarf. Crescent. Power, 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 power. Do I not have it? I guess I don't. Huh. Okay, well, I'll go with that then. And for Cloud... Yeah, that'll... No. Platinum, platinum, platinum. That looks useful. That's a thing I definitely want to use. Popping that on Cloud. Okay. Double check. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, that'll have to work. This fight's a bit of a pain, but it's easy enough.
We could always run away, right? Needs more magic.
Oh, okay, that's bad. And I'm silenced. Great.
Go on. Okay.
Bring it. Buzz off.
Ha! Too bright? One more! What the? And catch! That's it!
Okay.
Fly! Ha! You jittery? Go on! Stay back!
Oh no!
Wait, seriously?
That's bad.
You'll feel better in a second. Why don't you lead the way?
Let's do this.
Why can't I? That's much better.
Okay.
I can't believe you.
So yeah, Cloud's just getting destroyed and oh! Okay. Well, I'm screwed. Oh!
Won't last long.
Okay, Thundaga it is.
I'll end this. Let's do this. Let's dance, asshole.
No!
Over, huh?
Well, that didn't go as planned. Yeah, that thing kind of sucks. It's not a bad fight, you just have to follow its rules, and I didn't, because I'm dumb. Okay, let's try this again.
No turning back.
Get him!
Arcane Ward.
Let's get serious.
Just gonna go with Thundaga.
Buzz off.
Ha! How shocking! Go on! One more shot!
Calling lightning.
Too bright? How shocking! What? Get him!
Buzz off.
Too bright?
There we go. Anyway, there goes all my MP.
Look around.
All of that MP just gone. Oh! But yeah, the Arcane Ward Synergy Materia combo is really broken.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
But that should be all the major ones, so...
believe it, you found one of her calling cards! This is the genuine article, I'm sure of it. Pinned by the angel herself.
So this is one of her famous warnings.
It's an incredible find. Oh, was that all?
Hold on. Looks like there's something else. A message. To the nosy Shinra reporter sniffing around, I was planning to teach you a lesson you would never forget. However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson. But next time he might not be around to save you. You would be wise to watch your step.
Not just a message from the angel. A warning.
If the merc here hadn't bailed you out, that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to shreds. Sorry about that, friend. Here I was, just trying to help you out. But instead, my kindness almost got you violently killed.
Now. No harm, no foul, right? In any case, I hope this narrowly averted tragedy won't discourage you from sharing information with me in the future.
Hey, everybody! The angel left another calling card! She's gonna rip up Don Corneo!
It's about damn time!
Don Corneo's no easy mark. I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter for the Daily Buzz and...
So much for my reward.
Here, why don't you take this? Oh, and no need to thank me. Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's pocket. Can't call it theft if you're just claiming what you're owed. Am I right? Well done, Mr. Merc. You certainly lived up to your reputation.
Okay.
We probably ought to call it a day.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of time.
Had to. The pay sucked.
They didn't know if you were worth it yet. But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Twin Stingers. This has better elemental damage, though. The magic attack does suck quite a bit. Chain bangle, spectral cog wheel. Okay. I should have just enough MP to handle the Rude fight. But we'll see. It shouldn't be that hard, though, right? So this is Rude. He's like the opposite of Reno. Reno you can kind of handle with physical attacks. Rude, you need spells. You need them. Rude will fuck you up if you don't use magic. So, use magic.
Hello, Aerith.
What do you want?
Haven't seen him before. He your new boy toy?
He's my bodyguard, if you must know.
Wait a minute. Those eyes. Is he the one who beat up Reno?
And what if I am?
Need to cross my T's, dot my I's, that's all.
I actually like Rude. He's pretty cool.
Cloud, leave him be. Rude's not a bad person, really.
No, I'm not bad. But like it or not, I sometimes have to do bad things.
Oh no, I forgot.
Don't take it personal.
Crap.
You Turks are all the same. All bark, no bite.
You're one to talk.
I fucked up my materia.
No need to get rough.
I completely forgot.
Steady. You're going down.
Can't you leave us alone?
No.
How shocking. Get him!
Get ready.
Gotta get a little payback to my partner.
Come on, then.
Good.
Oh no. Got gotta stay.
Soldier, huh?
Okay, I need to fix this real quick. Because I massively goofed up. So first thing I need to do, put this here, pops energy on Cloud, and switch Cloud with Aerith in the party settings. Okay, Synergy Wind. Wind. Okay. So he'll usually cast Sleep on the party leader, including Aerith. So what I'm going to do here, pop a headband on both of them, I guess, to completely mitigate that, because sleep sucks. I don't like sleep. Could have sworn I had another headband. Do I not? Wait, do I not have another headband? I could have sworn I just saw one. Headband there. Earrings, talisman. Not seeing a headband. Okay, well, either way. I think I've got everything I'm gonna get, so time to go. Shit.
Deal with that.
Here goes. Needs more. No need to get rough.
Stay back.
Gonna get windy.
There we go. Okay. Yeah, that really simplifies this fight.
Okay.
So, you had enough yet?
No, I don't believe that I have.
Anyway, it's this part of the fight that he starts unleashing Repukins. And,
That's my job.
that's when everything starts going real crazy. Cause see, he does a lot of fighting game stuff. And suddenly I've got to run around like crazy.
Cloud's pretty strong, isn't he?
I've seen this type before.
You don't know me.
I think I need to lie down for a bit.
Okay, and now I'm about to die. So I need to, like, not die somehow.
Oh, better than expected.
As you can see, I'm now completely on the defensive.
Gotta be careful.
Rude is just fucking my shit up. Big time. And I'm dead.
Got your number.
Wow.
So yeah. Don't do what I just did. Let me double check everything, and this time actually set Aerith to the party leader. Okay, wind, synergy. Yeah, okay, we're all set there. Okay.
Good.
No need to get rough.
Stay back.
Just go away. Can't you leave us alone?
No.
Seriously?
I got this.
Gotta get a little payback for my partner.
Come on, then. Keep it together.
I'll do what I can. Get ready. Whoa! Yeah.
So,
First class.
I'll take care of them. Enjoy the ride. Okay.
My turn. It's on you.
Here goes.
that's enough out of you.
Watch out for high winds.
Okay, then.
So, you had enough yet?
No, I don't believe that I have.
Just stop it.
Can't. It's my job.
Think about changing careers.
It's your turn.
I got this. Take the lead.
I'll take care of him. Cloud's pretty strong, isn't he?
You don't know me. How's that payback working out for you?
Get him! I'm coming!
I thought you didn't want to get rough.
No, but this is self-defense.
Right.
You're mine.
You can do it! So it's my turn? Gonna get windy!
There we go, okay.
Please,
He's tough.
just leave us alone.
You know I can't do that.
But Arrow kind of trivializes him.
Hey there, partner. I'm sure you're having the time of your life, but we're needed on standby for a job. It's something about Sector 7. So get your ass back here now.
Understood.
Oh boy, here we go with the Sector 7 plate collapse.
Apparently so. Go home and stay there.
You know I can't do that.
I like how even though they're kind of enemies, Aerith and the Turks are also kind of friends. Like, they give each other shit regularly, but... Like, if it wasn't for their job, you could tell that they'd probably be looking out for Aerith. Which then begs the question, why the fuck is the Turks' job so important? They never elaborate on that, but every Turk is really proud of being a Turk, even though Turks are awful. Like, they're literal professional bad guys, and they're somehow proud of their job to the point where they uphold it religiously. I guess that's kind of the entire gag with them, is like they take their job really seriously, as well as every part of their job, including their breaks. Because their breaks, that's like a plot point in Final Fantasy VII where the Turks go on a break, so they can't really do anything to interfere with you when you're in Wutai. You know, like, oh, we can't do anything, we're on lunch, sorry guys, we'll fight you later. But I wish they'd kind of elaborate on that, because like you could tell they didn't want to do the sector plate thing, but they still did it. So it's kind of infuriating to think about it like that. Like, you hate your job, you hate literally killing people like that, but you still do that.
So yeah, it was that kind of day.
Maybe that's just how jobs are. Where you could literally commit genocide because you have to.
Hey.
Because it's your job.
What'd they say?
Good work today, guys.
Still pretty fucked up, though.
Kidding. They didn't say a word. But, you know... never mind. It's not like you'd believe me after all.
Probably not. Tell me anyway.
Really?
Saw something where apparently Rashid from Street Fighter V was supposed to be its main character.
It won't be much longer now. The they have something important
that
to
would
tell
have
us.
that would have been interesting.
Something they need to share with us. At least, that's the feeling I get. But before they can, there's a final step that has to be taken. Otherwise, we won't hear them. Maybe I should just give up. Honestly, it's what I do best.
Could have fooled me. From what I've seen, you're no quitter.
Well, today's special. That's why I've been working my butt off.
What's so special about it?
Okay, time to go.
Learn to talk to her.
Did the flowers say anything?
Good work today, guys?
That's the spirit.
Okay. Free materia. I think this is MP up. Let me check. Yeah, it's MP up. Funny thing about that is you can only really equip 2 of them when they're at max level to get the effect. But like between that and magic up, it's honestly kind of a huge slot waste. You have to dedicate an entire space to that if you want a pure magic build or just a heavy magic build. Not a fan of that, actually. Speaking of which, let me check something here. Still got a ways to go on this. Swap that with that. Yes, okay. And I'm just gonna switch these out, actually. I rarely, if ever, use wind material. Like, there are specific enemies that are weak to it. Like Rude, but aside from that, I just don't see the appeal, honestly. Gonna put something else on Cloud. Healing, lightning, okay. Let's check here. Wind. Ice, ice. There we go. And for this, I want to pop haste on him because I really feel like he could benefit from that more. That or barrier. Since he has so much MP, he can use barrier materia, so I'm going to put some support materia on him. Binding, not really my thing. Time. Yeah, that'll work. I like having haste. Then again, maybe some debuffs would help. I rarely use barrier anyway. There was a type of materia I had that I never really used. I think it was like debarrier materia or whatever, but I need to find it real quick. There it is, subversion materia. That is actually kind of useful in later chapters. I already have one max, so I'm going to leave that. Use berserk. I'm going to give these a shot. Aerith has revival, lightning, cleansing, but no healing. I don't even need this. What am I doing with that? Okay. Why did he even put that on? Ice, fire, lightning, healing. Nah. Yeah, this'll do. Okay.
You're heading in already?
Yeah, that's enough for one day.
Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Sorry. We got a little sidetracked.
Dinner's ready, in case you're wondering.
Ah, great.
But before we sit down, I want you to make up the guest room.
Gotcha. Take a load off, okay?
You know, I'm a big fan of optimism and happy endings. I really am. Don't know why I'm bringing that up. I just saw something that's like... There's this meme going around where it's a 4-panel meme of two people on phones, except it always has like a really mean-spirited joke at the end. It's kind of cynical. Somebody posted just a good version of that.
No questions. You boys made a trade, a normal life, for power. You can't have it both ways.
I'm back!
Good. Now, I hope you're hungry.
Starving, right?
Okay.
I've never been so proud. The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
You know, considering they say that Mako eyes glow, we don't see a lot of Cloud's eyes glowing. But everybody mentions that his eyes glow.
Welcome.
It's weird. Okay, now this is the funniest part of the entire fucking game. I kid you not. So in the original, like in the original version, what happened was if you stepped even slightly too fast, you'd wake up Aerith and she'd tell you, go back to bed, right? So, you know, the floorboard's creaking and whatnot. Nowadays, it's a lot easier to just walk, right? You can just slightly press on the stick and you'll walk and nothing bad will happen. So to fix this mechanical difference between the old and new, they did this. They did this. Oh my god. Aerith literally just sets a fucking trap for you. There's no ambiguity at all. It literally is just Aerith made a huge mess specifically for you to bump into stuff. And you really have to be careful around this landmine too, because like she set everything up. So you'd make noise if you tried to leave. This is the funniest goddamn thing ever. It's made even funnier in the context, like, might be a sequel to Final Fantasy VII, the original version. So it's like Aerith went back in time, and she knew what Cloud did, so she's like, okay, this time I'm making sure I can catch Cloud before he leaves my house. Like, if that's actually the case, that makes it even funnier. Okay, so we need to be really, really careful around the clutter and not touch anything if we can help it. Because if you do, Aerith will come after you. Like, she'll tell you to go back to your room and set everything back up again, and it's like, oh my god, this is so fucking silly. See? Okay. I got this. I got this. Gotta be very careful, though. You gotta be like, you can't just push your way through it, right? Okay. No, but they decided that was their fix, and it's like the funniest goddamn thing ever.
So, how do I get to Sector 7?
It's simple enough. Just cut through Sector 6. It isn't exactly safe, but you should be okay, seeing as you're a soldier.
Was one.
Promise me, you'll never talk to Aerith again. Please.
You got it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Elmira's a bit misguided on this, but like, you can see where she's coming from, because the last time Aerith fell in love, it was with Zack, and Zack, from her point of view, just disappeared and broke her heart. So to Elmira, like, this is just happening a second time, and she doesn't want it to happen again. She's a good parent. Also, this pond is glowing. That's cool. Must be all the Mako. They have glowing water in Midgar. Okay, anyway, chapter's almost over. I'm gonna switch it up and play Dragon's Dogma for a bit, because I kinda want to do that for just a bit. And I'll switch back after that, and we'll knock out another chapter.
Who knew talking to the kids about the past?
But yeah, you sneak out, you think you made it out, and somehow Aerith magically teleports all the way across the slums to head you off. Which is even funnier when you think about it. I'm half expecting a detail like we look up and we see Aerith dashing across the roofs like a ninja. Because, you know, she's actually in the house when we leave. So how does she physically make it here? They don't explain that at all. It just works.
Oh.
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
What are you doing here?
Waiting.
Why?
Because I'm not sick of you yet.
Lead on, then.
Alright, so we're at Chapter 9, and I'm gonna switch up and play Dragon's Dogma for a bit and stream that.
Cloud?
But something interesting about this moment is that it's kind of a parallel to the scene in Final Fantasy VII, the original one, where Aerith peeks out from behind the trees in like a vision, right? In like the lost forest before the city of the ancients. There's a lot of stuff that feels like it's heavily foreshadowing the huge plot twist at the end of the game. But we'll get more on that later, I guess. For now, I'm going to switch to Dragon's Dogma after a bit of food and whatnot, so...